Well, Arizona hired a young guy. Indianapolis hired an even younger guy. Cardinals interviewed a ton of people. Indianapolis interviewed even more. The Colts wound up with 15 different finalists. Indianapolis hired Shane Steichen. He's the offensive coordinator in Philadelphia. Real fast track guy. He used to be here. He was a quarterback coach for the Chargers, and he did a really good job. And he went to Philadelphia, and he, with Nick Sirianni, played a tremendous role in jumping forward with Jalen Hurts and making him a really accomplished passer. When that kid was a quarterback at Alabama and a quarterback at Oklahoma, Jalen Hurts was strictly a running guy, and he'd throw on occasion. Well, obviously, we've seen what he did this year with over 4,700 all-purpose yards. So Shane Steichen goes in there to Indianapolis, and he goes in without a quarterback. I mean, since Andrew Luck retired, they've had 4 different veteran guys in 4 years. And out of that group, really only Phillip Rivers is the only one that statistically did really well. And then it became the disaster that was Matt Ryan and all the injuries this past season. So Steichen goes to Indianapolis with a lot of accolades. He's been praised by an awful lot of coaches. Arizona situation, John Gannon comes out of nowhere. Jonathan Gannon, defensive coordinator, Philadelphia, goes to Arizona, had one interview, hired him almost on the spot after the interview on Monday. Guy helped mold that Eagle defense as general manager went out and got him a lot of quality players to make the Philadelphia defense a Super Bowl type team. He walks into a tough situation. He's going to have to hire a good offensive coordinator who's going to be able to put his thumb down on Kyler Murray and make him a better, more consistent quarterback. He also walks into a situation where their defense is ragtag. And Arizona's got 38 unsigned free agents. So I think there's going to be a lot of roster churn and turnover there. Indianapolis, if they get everybody back healthy, and that was the biggest issue that killed them last year, and they're going to have to go get a quarterback. But if they get everybody back healthy, I think they'll jump back quicker. And I don't know what to make of the Arizona situation because everybody in NFL circles is of the opinion Kyler Murray's not a student of the game. He's just kind of living off his athleticism. And if you're going to be an NFL quarterback, you got to be fanatical about studying. And Murray has not really shown that yet. So last 2 coaching jobs were hired. I think the novel one to me is Frank Reich in Carolina, because I do think that's a smart guy. And they're going to go get a quarterback, and then we'll see if he can fix Carolina like he kind of fixed Indianapolis after Andrew Luck retired. And then obviously the impact of Sean Payton landing in Denver with both feet on the ground like a hurricane. So it's interesting offseason, but your reaction to the last 2 hires?
Yeah, I mean, I love seeing young guys get a shot, but the one piece that I noticed is on Twitter, I saw a video of Jeff Saturday on like a little fishing boat recording a video, and really class act, wishing, Steichen, the best of luck, and really, supporting Colts Nation.
Well, I mean, he did as good as he could. I think he was overwhelmed when the Colts appointed him the interim head coach. They did finish 1-7. They actually wound up losing 10 of their last 11. It's just kind of miserable. The whole Matt Ryan thing blew up in their face. So they've got a lot of work to do, but they were really beset by a lot of injuries to core players. And if they could ever get all those guys back on the field, then maybe the job will be a little bit easier for Shane Steichen. Meanwhile,